Good morning, everyone. This is Joan from the Brown Dragonfly, and today I wanted to share with you a guest design team project that I did for Jackie Rockwell from Rockwell Design Crafts. And she has several great kits. I've done a couple things of hers, and so today I want to share with you something that I made using her Grungy and Shabby kits. There are 4 in this group. And I'm just going to show the promo pages just so you can see. These are the journal pages, and they print really nice, beautiful colors. Then you have a page with numbers and letters. There's 4 pages in this kit. There's an ephemera kit that has some shabby cards and tags, tabs, just pockets, words, little pieces. There's some fussy cuts. And then there is also a journal writing pages, which I did not use in my journal, but this is a part of this series. So I wanted to share with you today what I made. This is the first time I have made a grungy journal. I tried to do the best I could, and I love how it turned out. For me anyway, for my very first time trying to do this, I'm pretty excited about it. So I am happy to share it with you today. I used some wallpaper that I had in my stash, which is this brown underneath. This outside is removable. And then you can see the wallpaper, and then I used some fabric on the inside to cover the inside, so it's a very soft journal. The outside I actually watched Rach and Bella Crafts, and she did a thing with making this attachment that goes on the outside of your journal, so I was happy to try that. So I just used 2 envelopes. I used some pages from the kit for the front and back, and these pieces, this paper lace comes with the kit from Jackie. I just did some I tried to be as grungy as possible with some corrugated paper and a paper ruffle, and this back piece is from the kit as well. The inside, I did not leave the envelope open. I just used another piece and covered it over. But I did use two pockets from the kit and overlap them to make one, and just made another collage. And then there's a bag here, and inside is leftover pieces that I had from the kit. So I will have this for sale in my Etsy store, and so there's just extra pieces for the new owner to have to use throughout the journal. So anyway, this just wrapped around. That's how it looked. And then you can just take it off. I did do a fabric spine, and I was watching Purple Poppy one day, and she did this fabric spine. So no pamphlet stitch, it is a stack of fabric pieces. If I can find the middle real quick. Yeah, right here. I just used some fabric, and I think I have 10 pieces that are the same size. You just stack them on top of each other, and I just sewed down the middle twice to attach these fabric pieces to my cover, which is right here in the middle. And then I did sew around the edges also. And then each page just gets sewn in, whatever you want to do. And I did some pages from the kit. There's a couple envelopes. So we will go ahead and take a look and go through. I did print the pages from the kit, the journal pages, and the background pages, and then I coffee dyed the back of them so color bled through, but I figure if this is grungy, that should be okay. So On the backs of the pages, there's writing room. Anyway, let's just take a look through here. So this has a tab and some lace. This is one of the fussy cuts that come in the sheet. And this is actually an envelope. So I put another piece on the back of the envelope, and inside we have this card that I put together. These are just some pieces of leftover paper here, paper ruffle, and then this is one of the fussy cuts. And there's room in there for lots of things. Then this page has a pocket. This card comes in the kit. And then there are 2 small envelopes that have cards in them that come with the kit also, and those are coffee dyed. And then I just did some different sewing around the pages, just tried to look messy. Here's some craft paper with lace and a tab. This is just a piece of one of the pages that's torn, and I just put it together with another one. So that it's like a pocket, and did a little cluster at the bottom. This is just an extra piece of paper for writing, and again, there's room, you could add more things there. This is a piece of one of the pages. I just made a side tuck and did a little cluster here. This is just another piece of writing paper, and this is another card that comes in the kit. And then this, I just made a pocket, and this is one of the tags from the kit, and I just made a cluster here. This is another piece I just tore, did a little cluster, and made a top tuck. And this is one of the cards in the kit, and I just added some lace and a paper ruffle. And I did that on a craft page. This is a piece of artwork from a book I had that I just liked it and thought the colors went well. Here is another page from the kit, and I just made a pocket from another one, fabric ruffle. And then this card comes in the kit, and these little pieces. And then this is an envelope. Just added this. These are pieces from the kit. Added another sheet on the back. And inside I have this card, sorry. These are all pieces from the kit. Fabric ruffle, little burlap under there. And then I did a hinge here. This is one of the pages from the kit, and I just hinged on. This is another page from the kit that I had made a little bit smaller, and so I just folded it in half to make a pocket here. And then this is a page from the kit, and I just made a tag with it. And this is part of the paper ruffle, paper lace that was on the front. So there you have that space. You could put a picture on there. Okay, and then this page is one of the background pages. Another little cluster, and I just tore this side pocket and added a fussy cut to this card. And then this one's a little bit smaller. I did have a few things that I had printed smaller just to, when I was just test printing or whatever, so I just used them in here and made a pocket here, and here's just a simple card. Another side pocket with a cluster here. This is a card from the kit. And this is the other envelope that comes with it that has a card inside. Piece of craft paper with paper ruffle. And then this is the last page. I did another hinge here. And this has, these are pieces from the kit to make the cluster. And then I made this card. And so that's that. And I really enjoyed this. I did it over the weekend. It was fast and easy, and I really enjoyed putting this together. The links for the kits that I used in this, I will put in the description box below. Also with links to Jackie's Facebook group, Instagram, and her Etsy store in general. And then I did want to share one more thing with you because I've made something of hers before. And that is her collage prompt book. I did this in January. Januaries are always a little bit hard for me with the new year starting. Kind of kicks my anxiety up a little bit. And so I found this, which was probably the first times I had looked at her store. But you get pages, there's 7 collage prompts to do. And she gives you some fussy cuts, this page of labels, numbers, tabs. There's a library card that you can write what days that you did your collages, and then you get this cover piece. So I really enjoyed this, and I did it in about a week or whatever. But you could stretch it out and do once a week, once a month or whatever until you finish the 7. You get instructions with it, how to assemble your book. And then of course you can use anything that you have in your stash to create your collage. She does give you a few little pieces to kind of help you out or get you started. But I will share that with you that I made, this gorgeous cover that she has. And I printed this on presentation paper, so the colors were really vivid. And I used, this is the inside page. And so I printed them and then glued these 2 pages together to create my cover. And I used cardstock. Well, I used the presentation paper, and it's a little bit thicker too. So when they were together, it's made a pretty sturdy cover. So anyway, I will share with you what I made. And anyway, there's this little card that tells the prompt number and the date that you completed it. So I really kind of like that. That was really neat. And each page has the prompt typed on here. I just covered them up as I went along. But I will just flip quickly to show you the collages that I put together in this challenge. And this is, a lot of things that I have in my stash, just pieces that I have left over or had left over. But I really enjoyed this. This was really therapeutic for me, and it's, there's only 7 to do. So, it's not that time consuming, but it was enough to serve a really good purpose for me. And then at the end you can write your endings. So I just wrote a little something to remember why I did this. But anyway, that is in her store also, and I will link this kit also below. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I just wanted to share what I made for my guest team design team project for Rockwell Design Crafts. I'm glad that you stopped by and looked, and I hope that you will go check out her store and see if there's something that you would like to use. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you again next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.